What's up, guys? So I'm just gonna give you a quick Power Ledger update. As you can see, if you're holding Power Ledger, you bought at the 10 cents level during the ICO. You should be up a considerable amount. We hit up, I think, 11.5, 11.6 Satoshi this morning, and that equates to about 80, 90 cents, almost a dollar. Look, guys. Is it a good time to buy Power Ledger at 85 cents? Yeah, it's an excellent time to buy Power Ledger. Actually, any time is a good time to buy Power Ledger. Simply because, as I've said before, this Power Ledger is pretty much the future. I mean, look at I think that we got a spike because of the whole Power Ledger teaming up with a Thailand company, and it turned out to be, the rumor turned out to be true, so that's where we're seeing these spikes. Absolutely under no circumstances am I selling anytime soon. If anything, I'm just gonna be playing around with 100 tokens, catching some of these swing trades, these ups and downs, just to increase my stake. On top of that, I think I'm just gonna invest a lot more, hopefully before it hits the dollar. And then just watch it. I mean, look, you're buying Ethereum, you're buying Bitcoin, you're buying Quantum. I mean, QuantStamp is another good one. If you haven't looked into that, QuantStamp is really a really good project as well. I think it's going to be pretty much adopted into every smart contract, and that's what it does. It's just a seal of approval into all the cryptocurrencies and all that stuff. So I mean, look into it yourself. But Power Ledger, think about it like this, guys. Remember when Snapchat was 2 cents? Okay, well, you don't, because that was at the IPO level, and that's the whole thing, you guys. The IPOs were only available to people who made, 200, no, like $1 million a year. So normal people don't get into IPOs. Now these ICOs, that's a game changer, because we're now in that world. We now exist in that world. Now we're taking back that for ourselves, for the people. So now we have, most people don't know how to invest, much less have the opportunity to invest. So when you think about it, 86 cents in the long run of Power Ledger is cheap. You're gonna wish you got in at 86 cents. You're gonna wish you got in at $1, $2, $5 in the future. Imagine investing in Google when it barely started up. These guys they launched November 1st, okay? November 1st. By the end of December, we very may well see a $2 Power Ledger, especially if it keeps kicking ass. The way it has. Look at these buy orders. Like, people are going crazy. Look at the coin market cap over here. On Bittrex, let me just show you real quick. Bittrex, it has the most volume out of everything. It has more volume than Neo. Okay, look at this. Power Ledger, 47% up. Power Ledger, 47% up. Bitcoin Cash is right under it. Look at this volume. Okay, this is ridiculous. Okay, so on Binance and on Bittrex, and I'm not sure where else they have it, but see, right now we're at 10.5, 10.6. People are going crazy over this shit. So I'm just looking. I'm not trading right now. That's another thing, you guys. If you're trading, when people go crazy, be careful, because it's highly volatile. It could be 10.6 right now, but it can drop to 95 any moment. If you're not experienced, don't lose your shit. The only way, if you are, don't play with your entire holdings. Do not, absolutely under no circumstances, do not bet everything, because you will. Chances are against you. If you're not experienced, if you are a noob, accept that you're a noob, accept that you're barely getting into this, and accept that you might take some losses. So that being said, be cautious when you are trading. Okay, I'm only playing with 100. I can afford to lose 100. I can afford to gain 100, whatever. My ultimate goal is to get at least, I don't have a lot, I only have 500 tokens, and those 500 tokens cost me $50. Okay, $53. So let's see, I got around 553 tokens for 553 tokens, times 0. I think it was 90 cents. I don't know. close 400. Okay, so I turned 50 bucks. Look, guys, you turn 50 bucks into 500 bucks, close to 500 bucks. That's a hell of a good day. Okay? That is a hell of a good day for you or for anybody who's holding power. But this isn't even its final form. You guys don't even know what's going on right now. Okay, so don't get crazy. You see those gains, I understand it's exciting, but hold those tokens or buy more. Buy more. If you want to trade, hold the ones you have, put them in your MyEther wallet or whatever. Put in 100 bucks and just play with 100 bucks. That's what I would do. That's what I'm doing. So remember, like 90% of all tokens and all ICOs are gonna fail. But when you're talking about energy, you guys, when you're talking about real world applications, when you're talking about protocols, when you're talking about, I mean, partnerships with India, I mean Thailand, partnerships with, talks with the UN with their SDG 7 and 11 plans for sustainable energy. When you this is huge. Okay, imagine that you're investing in Google in the first month. I mean, look at how much it's worth now. Look at the total market cap of today. Yesterday it was like at 230, but today is like at 245. This is growing at a stupid rate. Like, I mean, but think about this. You are early. You're an early adopter, okay? It's been less than 10 years since Bitcoin, or about 10 years since Bitcoin. So think about it like this. The reason why you can see these kinds of gains is because you are an early adopter, okay? So if you're getting into this space, just don't panic. Don't get too excited. Remove yourself from your money. They're just numbers on a screen. Put it away. Have a strategy. I know trading is fun and all that stuff, but have a strategy. Have a contingency. Understand what you're getting into, and best of luck to you all. Remember, December 7th, we have an announcement coming up for Power Ledger, so we might see another spike. CoinMarketCal. If you guys don't use CoinMarketCal, you should start using it, because no matter whatever coin you're invested in, for example, Cardano, I have some Cardano. I'm sure we'll probably see a spike here because this is a Korean exchange right here. So we'll see a spike in Cardano. Cardano is another long-term hold for me. I have more of that, and I'm hoping for the best for Cardano. But for right now, Power. Let's see what the news is for Power. Power. And I'm gonna make this short because I'm gonna get in on some of that action right now. So let's see. I think maybe a little later, maybe on the next one or something like that, I'll do some live trades or something. It's just my internet connection here is not that great. But right now I'm thinking, yeah, it's down to 10. So oh look, 10:50. See how fast that goes? It was at 10:04. Now it's at 10:05:09. That's ridiculous. Okay, so let's see. Power Ledger. Okay, December 7. Power Ledger. Power Ledger is a finalist on Talent Unleash Award. Okay, so that's gonna give us some notoriety. It's gonna give us some exposure. It's gonna give us some hype. I don't know just how much. I don't know if we're gonna see a spike. So make sure you hold at least till December 7th if you wanna. It's really up to you what you want to do. But my advice, for whatever it's worth, I'm not a financial advisor. You like how I sneak that in there. I'm holding. I'm just gonna acquire, a couple thousand tokens and just put them away and play with like another 1,000 or something like that, and see where that goes. But I'm in this for like a couple years, so make sure you have a stash that you're gonna hold and absolutely not touch. And if you're going to be shorting this, make sure that you don't invest, you don't lose too much. Be careful with your trades because they're highly volatile, guys. So make sure you also educate yourself a little bit. There's a Udemy course right now. I think it's on special. It's only like $10 by Superman or something like that. I'm taking that. So whatever knowledge I gain from that, if you're in my Facebook group, I'm going to show you. I'm going to apply it. I'm going to study it, and I'm going to show you. So if you want to join me, Cryptocurrency Collective, just go on Facebook and join in. We have news, we have good members. We have it's not that much. We have about 20-21 members or something like that in our group. We go over news, we share ICOs, we delegate research, and then 5, 6, 7, 20 heads are better than one, guys. So if you want to join, go ahead and join. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So I'm gonna get back into this action, and I'll see you on the next one.